Welcome back to the Wildfire Video Tutorial Series. In this segment, you will learn how to plan an effective website. Planning ahead of time will make it much easier for you later when you start to make the pages for your website. Without a website plan, you may end up with a lot of good content, which is disorganized and difficult for the website visitor to navigate. Here's an example of a very confusing website. How long do you think a visitor would stay on this page before giving up and leaving? When visitors come to your website, they need to connect with your content within 10 seconds. It's important to show them something right away that catches their interest, or they will go elsewhere. As you begin to plan your website, here are some tips to keep in mind. Catch your visitors' attention quickly and make it obvious where they can find other information that they are interested in. A simple, easy-to-navigate website is better than one that is complicated, where it is hard for the visitor to find things. Arrange your content in a logical manner so it is easy to find. Label everything with a short but clear title. Don't make your visitor guess the meaning of anything. Now let's go on to actually planning your website. You want to think of the content that you have to present to your website visitors and organize it in a way that will be easy for them to follow and use. The process is like creating an outline of your website on paper. The first step is to write down a complete list of the content you wish to make available on your website. Some examples may be scripture in your publication language, local songs, the Jesus film, or a dictionary. Here is a sample list of items that a website manager might want to put on their website. We will go through the list and put each item in a group. Common groups we see here in this list are text, audio, video, and pictures. So let's start with those categories. Photos of a local wedding goes under pictures. Videos of a cultural dance will go under videos. Audio scripture for New Testament will go under audio. PDFs of New Testament are text. Android app of New Testament. Let's leave this for now. Online Bible reader is text. Bible stories. We have text stories, but we also have audio recordings of our stories, so we will put this in both places. The Jesus film is a video. Testimonies we have are in text format. Worship songs are audio files we have. Photos from the local area go under pictures. God's story is a video, so we put that there. Photos from Luke dedication, pictures. And dictionary. This could be a special page, but because it is text, let's put it there. So, for the Android app, this doesn't fit into one of these groups. The app is something we want people to download, so maybe we can just make another group called Downloads. And if you look at the PDFs of New Testament, these are PDFs that people can download too, so maybe it goes better under the Download group. If we wanted to, we could just put that in both groups, but for now we'll put it into Downloads. This list can help provide a structure for your website. In this example, we can use each group as a menu item. Under each menu item will be submenu items, which are the content items we listed. Let's look at how this can be implemented on our site. Here are the main categories of text, audio, video, pictures, and downloads. Under each of these are the submenu items that we want our visitors to find. Keep in mind that this is only an example. You can name the menu items and the pages anything you like. One thing to point out is that your page titles should be short and easy to read. A long title does not fit on the menu very well. For example, you will see here in our list we had Audio Scripture for New Testament. We decided to call that page Audio Bible. It is short and people understand what they will get when they click on this. Instead of using the grouping titles of text, audio, video, pictures, we could say read, listen, watch, and see. If you only had one item that didn't fall into a category, you could put it on the main menu directly. Also, consider including some standard pages such as Home, About Us, and Contact Us. For more examples of website plans, we invite you to visit www.wildfirehelp.net and look under Unit 1, Chapter 9, Plan Your Website. The samples here are from actual websites, and they indicate some different ways you can organize your website content. Before building your website, it will be helpful for you to review your plan with your implementation manager. Because each situation and website is different, it is important to work this through one-on-one. If you do not have an email address for your implementation manager, contact help@wildfirehelp.net. One thing to keep in mind as we start planning your website is that your website is never finished. It can change whenever you need it to change. It will change over time as your website grows. And it should change. People like to see new things on the website on a regular basis. Take some time now to work on your website plan, and don't forget to discuss your plans with your implementation manager. This concludes this segment of the Wildfire video tutorial series.